Hey guys, how's it going? We are gonna check out season 3, King of the Hill, for Despots Game. The update was a little bit early. I guess daylight savings time kind of threw everything off, which is expected, you know. We're gonna kind of take a look at the patch notes, and I'm just gonna give like I don't do this often, and maybe I should do it more often. But I'm gonna give you guys some of my opinions on things as we go, and we'll start with maybe it might end up being a good, bad, and ugly kind of situation. We'll see. Dips, how you doing, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. Always good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, the update was a little bit early. I've got it zoomed in here. It's not all good news, so we'll start with the good stuff. I had a really good finish. That's good, right? I finished really good. So that's good. That's good for me. I think I finished in the top 10 for the first time in almost a year. But I did take half a year off too. Okay, so we'll start right here, right? So King of the Hill season 3. This is version 1.2, right? We're up to 1.2 now on Steam, and I think on mobile. I don't know what it is on mobile. I'm not getting the game on mobile. So we'll have a look here. Update 1.2. With this update, we added something secret to the game. Chiro, how you doing? It's good to see you. So they added something secret to the game. For now, all you get is a hint. Look for this secret on floor 7. So floor 7, there's some kind of hidden thing that's going to affect the balance of the game. We can also tell you that the secret can completely change the latter part of your run. Doesn't say whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But it does say, I'm assuming it's probably going to be something strong, because it says, plus it'll upend the balance of power in the King of the Hill multiplayer mode. So, I mean, fine, right? I mean, like, I always like it when they do stuff like this. Hopefully, like, and a lot of people that didn't watch back, like, there was during early access, it's normal for devs to test things out. They did a big test, and it was terrible, right? It was really bad. So hopefully this isn't, like, one of those things where it's going to be, like, kind of ruin a whole season. We'll see. I'm gonna go in positive on that. Well, hopefully it'll be really cool. Andrew, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. I can't see the word Dirk, by the way. Dirk, I can't see it anymore without thinking of you. Just so you know, I was playing another game and there was a Dirk for a weapon or something like that, and I was like, just immediately thought of you. So anyway, so we got this change. Can completely change the outcome of your run. Balance, right? Balance of the game. He's the Dirk man. And then we also have some new content. Also, sorry, I've got this blown up, so it's kind of like pixelated, but I wanted you guys to at least be able to kind of see what's on my screen. Some not so secret changes. Khaled's assembly now has been reworked. Every third shooter can summon a Khaled, and the Khaled is a lot stronger than before. So, these kind of things are a little bit, you know, until you run it, you don't know, right? Like, what is a lot stronger? Because they were garbage before. So, what is a lot stronger? I don't know. Like, is it 3 times stronger? Is that what it's going to be, right? Now that it's like every third shooter. Who knows? We'll have to see that. I'll let someone else test that probably, because I think it's going to be trash. Then we got some new mutations. So, 5 new mutations in the same vein as Khaled's assembly have been added for different classes. So they've added the same kind of thing, summons for other classes, which is kind of neat, I guess, right? So these are going to be mutations you can pick up. Faithful Samurai for the fencers, Pet Thorny for the tricksters, Friendly Death Knight for the tanks, Pure Meow for the fighters, and Boomfish for the throwers. He just makes all the Dirks. Guys, thanks again for coming through already. I appreciate it. And we are in the good news part of like what I'm gonna do, and I don't owe anybody anything, so other than my viewers, I owe you guys like my honest opinions, I feel like, on games, and I'm gonna try and do this more often, just to give my honest take on things. Hey, what's going on, Vibes? How you doing, man? So looking at this, I don't mind it, right? I generally don't mind it. I like it. They've added some stuff, right? They've added some mutations. Why the hell not, right? No problem. We're checking out season 3. Season 3 just went live for Despots Game, so kind of like the Despots Game guy in a way, so I figured I'd check it out, right? I was planning on doing it anyway. The only thing I don't like is, at this point, any love for the tricksters, I just immediately kind of roll my eyes. They've already got enough love, as far as I'm concerned. They've got enough love. And when I look at these, I'm curious about the balance. To me, the Pet Thorny could end up being the best out of them all. Like, depending on how this goes, it could end up being the best of them all. And if I'm just going off of like my personal thoughts, I'm gonna guess that Boomfish is probably gonna be awful. Samurai is probably gonna be terrible. And these three, Pet Thorny, Death Knight, and Permeow, because the Permeow throws, I think, so it's like, you know, it's gonna be throwing. So hopefully that, like, I mean, maybe it'll be good. But yeah, I don't think Tricksters need to be any stronger. That's my opinion. Oh, just hold on, Cooper. We're getting there. Healer stuff. Yeah, so Overheal, right? So there, we'll get into that. So that, I like this mutation. Overheal lets healers heal allies in advance during a fight. So I guess that way that's gonna work is before you even hit go on the fight, the healers are gonna get gonna drop some heals on people, right? Does that apply buffs and things like that? Based on my reading in the Discord, the lead dev was asked in the Discord just after the update went live, and they're like, I don't know. So we'll have to see. They were asked about bloodletting, which is like the healers doing magic damage thing, and they didn't know. So I'm assuming they don't know if it's going to apply like attack buffs and stuff either. So it could be really strong. We got a new button, right? So the buttons that you get after beating a boss. This one's kind of neat, kind of interesting. The tester button triggers a random text event. So the text events are what you get when you go between floors, right? That's what you're gonna get. So you hit that button, it'll trigger a random text event. It could be really powerful. It really could be. I just think that some of those events need a little bit of rework, right? Because like, say you hit that button, you get the V event, and the V event just kills one of your troops. That could suck. We added the option to view your opponent's PvP. Or your opponent's mutations in PvP. So that's something that's kind of nice. That's a nice addition. I like that. Being able to view your opponent's mutations in the PvP. Not that it really, like, let's be honest. You can't, once you set your team before you go in, you can't make adjustments anyway. So like, it doesn't matter. Maybe for like the really, really competitive players to be like, to look and be like, oh, this is how I lost. This is what they had. It could be useful that way. I think for most people, it's probably not going to be that important, but like, I think it's kind of neat. Just go to your own mutations window during a PvP fight, and then you'll be able to figure out from there. That new button seems very powerful. It could be, right? Like, it really could be giving you, depending, and if you get good RNG, you could do a few of those, right? It'll increase the chances of you, maybe if you're running fighters, getting the fighter ranged attack and stuff like that. Frosty now deals damage to a random enemy on death. So Frosty is one of the buttons, right? You can get a little Frosty skull. I never use it. And that is essentially it, right? We got the winners down here. I wasn't one of them, so screw those guys. No, but really, it was a pretty competitive season. So good for those guys to be at the top. I think I finished in 6th. Okay, so that is the good. We'll say that's the good, right? There's our new content that's been added. Now I'll move into like what I'm calling the bad. Is, as you can see in this update, the patch notes, there was no balance done to the game. So unless this secret and maybe these new mutations they've added, which I don't expect it to change a lot, you can expect another shooter volley meta season, right? That's the honest truth. It'll be tricksters, volley meta with T5 shooters again, right? Like, that's my opinion. I think that's probably how it's going to be. I mean, like, I don't really, like, my opinion, like, you know, I just say what I say on my channel just to you guys, but that's my opinion going in. And the first run I do is going to be a shooter run because, yeah, I want to see, but I feel like that's just going to be the meta. Probably in the top half of Grandmaster, I would bet close to 75% or more builds in the top half of Grandmaster were all T5 shooters. That's my guess. No, this is not a free game. No. If you have Game Pass, it's on Game Pass. And then the ugly. I'll get into the ugly. The ugly is that Xbox Game Pass still has not gotten an update. I asked before I went live, I asked in the Discord if it's what's going on, right? And because it's been 20 days since I asked and was told soon. So basically the same thing, testing, yada yada yada. It'll happen when it happens, right? And I just think that it just sucks, right? If you're a Game Pass player, you probably already put this game down. That's the honest truth, or at least most players on Game Pass. And again, I don't like to be critical of anything. I don't know the ins and outs of it all, but in my opinion, now that we're like still on season 1, I don't think this game should have even went on to Game Pass. That's my opinion. I don't think it should have even been on Game Pass to begin with, because it's the PvP. The game is heavily based in PvP, and PvE does not add. There's no reason to go back to PvE. Like, there's just no reason. No, it did not, Steve. That's what I'm talking about right now. Kind of did a good, bad, ugly thing, and the ugly is Game Pass still has not been updated. It does, but I mean, I've played a lot of Game Pass games. I've played a lot of games on Game Pass, and yeah, I don't think I've ever, like, a game like this, I don't think should be on Game Pass. Well, that's my honest opinion, because so you'll get an update. You'll get an update eventually, and they did say it will be 1.1, so it's going to have T5 abilities, but it's always going to be behind Steam, right? So that makes sense because it's faster on Steam or whatever. But like, we'll be on like 1.5 or something on Steam, and Game Pass will still be sitting on like 1.1, right? It'll still be sitting on season 2, and it'll be like season 6 on Steam or something like that. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's my honest opinion. I'll read yours. Yes, no, it didn't get updated. Can't be worse than Terraria. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, the problem is Terraria is not a game that is like 100% driven by PvP. Right? So this game is driven by PvP. If you're sitting at the top of your league in Greenhorn, potentially for the last 40 days, what the hell are you doing? Right? You probably put the game down and walked away, and you're probably never going to come back. That's the honest truth. Anyway, that's my rant about it. Like I said, I don't owe anybody anything. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. Like, Game Pass players, I feel bad for them if you enjoyed it. This is all different. They changed this. So this ends at I guess the 1st of December, right? So another 20 days. Where does it show Brawl wins? Probably if we go in here. It looks like we can click on this to see the patch notes. What is this little... Oh, patch notes if we click there. There's our patch notes. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I like the UI changes. Like, for me, this stuff is more important than some of the crap that gets mentioned in the patch notes. Like, this is stuff that matters to me. Maybe a record resets per season. Nope. If you go in, it'll say right there, win record 21. I haven't put a lot of runs in. So. But yeah, so anyway, there's my takes, guys. And people might not like it. I think that that's just my opinion anyway. There's nothing in there for the Game Pass players. No reason to really keep on playing. Yeah, so I finished 6th last season. Not bad, not bad. I think it's probably one of my better finishes. And we'll do a run. So there's a secret on floor 7. So we're gonna look for that. Okay, we're gonna look for that just to see what the heck it is. So let's go in and see what's going on. We'll do a run. Did I ever play Stick to the Stickman? No, I didn't. And I looked at that a couple times. I've looked at it more than a couple times, and I just haven't played it. So I remember, like, I would have been really young. I remember, like, a really, really, really old Stickman game that was like I played it quite a bit, but like this was probably 25 years ago. So we're talking like Windows 95. That's the last Stickman game I believe. We're going way back. How to get the equalizer button? On Steam? That's something that I don't think is on Xbox still. When you beat the floor 4 boss, or the next run, you will have the buttons. So when the update eventually comes to Game Pass, you guys will have the Tier 5 abilities and everything that's been missing so far. I should play it. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. My problem always is I should have just fought the boss. Oh well. My problem, I didn't hit the button in the other room either. My problem always is I've got too many games. I've got way too many games. We'll take panic eating, sure. And it's free. I like the word free, I do. It's one of my favorite words. Right now I've been playing this, obviously, a lot, and we should go over here. We should go here. What kind of run do I want to do? Oh, we're gonna do shooters. Ask her, we'll just go. It's the first run, we're not gonna sweat it too much. And whatever we can find, we're gonna check out floor 7 thoroughly. Yeah, I'm curious to see what we might come across there. Who doesn't like the word free? I don't know. Trickster growth. Fine, we'll take it. And maybe we get our hands on one of those shiny new buttons too, guys. So we'll hit the equalizer. And I hope you guys appreciate me being just like straight up honest about things. I generally don't say much bad about things, but yeah. I feel like I owe it to the Game Pass viewers because I knew when I went live that I would have people saying, did Game Pass get updated? They've been sitting there waiting for what probably is over a month. And it is what it is. But I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at Game Pass since I did that one run. We'll run shooters because I said I was gonna just see how stupid tier 5 shooters were gonna be. I think it's important, and I need to do more of that, Dips. I really do, because I don't ever want to... Oh, they got a little animation over there now that the guys are getting hit by equalizer. I saw that pop up. I don't ever want to kind of like lead my viewers astray. You guys matter more than like anything when it comes to my content. Like, that's the honest truth. So I don't want to tell you guys something's great when I honestly like know that it's shit. Like, I don't want to do that to you guys. And people are entitled to their opinion. I'm sure there's people out there that are like, you know, it's perfectly fine that it hasn't been updated. I know that there's an update in the works. What the hell's going on here? I just want to get another guy. Okay. If the game doesn't want to give it to me, fine. Little tiny things have changed, so that's all right. This is good. This basically makes it so vampirism is one of the most important things. That's a good start. Me being honest with reviewing and thoughts is kind of a requirement. It'd be kind of insulting if you weren't honest with us. Yeah, well, that's it, right? But some people aren't. You know, I've seen other creators that are just like, every single game they touch is like, this is amazing. That's the truth. I will hype up the games that I think are amazing. Like this, I do like this game. Do I use it? Yeah, let's use one. Obviously, because I've got like 100 videos almost on it. I love Shotgun King. I think it's a great game. What do we got? What event? Okay, we got the tank event anyway. Maybe I did set it. And I admit, like, as far as updates go, I'm kind of ignorant to, like, all the ins and outs of it all. I just, when it comes down to it, when a game like this doesn't, like, there's no reason to play through the PvE. Brawl mode, I mean, like, realistically, if I was a Game Pass player specifically, I would just be grinding Brawl mode for fun, trying to get, like, a 30-win run. That's, like, if I could make a suggestion to people that are on Game Pass, that's what I would be doing. I would just be trying to get the 30-win badge, because there's a badge for 30 wins, there's a badge for 20 wins, and a badge for 10. Speaking of badges, where is it in here? Is it in the settings? Medals. Hey, I got my little pumpkin medal. So there's our medal for the Halloween event. We'll put it on. Put our little pumpkin on. Fly. Got our pumpkin. And not everything I'm gonna say is gonna agree with what people's opinions are. It's fine. It is what it is. That's what the internet's all about, right? You're just gonna say whatever, and people either like it or they don't. What else we got going on though? Oh, if you haven't checked out the community tab, we have an ongoing matchup in our roguelike tournament that we've been doing. So go cast your vote in there. It's right now we got Enter the Gungeon versus Dicey Dungeons. The winner of that goes on to face Dead Cells, which is going to be crazy. That is the matchup that we have going right now, and probably the next matchup will go live tomorrow. And when we get, I've kind of decided I'll do a little video when we get to the next official round of the tournament, the quarterfinals, when we get to that point. Let's do secrets. I can probably ditch this mage. I've been dragging them around with me this whole time. Ditch them. Let's get that on there. A little armor. Attack speed. Yeah, we'll do it. All right. I want to see that tester button too. Like when a new season goes live, I like to try out the new stuff. So hopefully we see some of those new mutations. No luck on the tester button. Honor and Turris. Gimme. Where's my ping pong paddle? There it is. We got the ping pong. I'll probably play quite a bit more Fabular. It might, I mean, I really like it. I know it's got a lot of dialogue, but I really dig that game. Yeah, we'll take multicast, sure. Something about space medieval combat feels pretty cool. I didn't hit my equalizer. What the hell am I doing? Save it for the next floor? I think we save it for the next floor now. We've gone this far. Yeah, let's save it for the next floor now that I've forgotten it. And we have vampirism already on these guys, so I mean we should be good in theory. Not yet. Let's see if we can get like some high roll stuff. No. Let's do that. Let's do living on scraps. We'll take it. We're gonna walk it back. We'll get some food over here. I will do a tier list video for classes this season too. I skipped last season. I'll probably do one every other season, as long as people enjoy them and as long as people are watching this, watching the content I make around this game. I will continue doing stuff like that. We got a whip. We don't need it, but we're gonna take it. Boom. And I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick. That's good news, guys. I didn't get sick. I was like, well, I mean, I could still get sick. I was about 90% sure that I was gonna get sick. Yep, Hunter, they're still waiting. I kind of addressed it at the beginning of the stream, but I have no problem answering again. They're still waiting. The official word is that it's coming, and it's gonna be a big one. It will get, when it comes, it'll be updated to 1.1, which is what we were on. Steam was last season. So what I was doing last season is what they will get on Xbox when it comes. But I have no idea. They didn't have a date. They just, again, said it's coming. Hopefully not forever. I was just about to ask the same thing. The whip is hilarious. Oh, I love the whip. I love it. Buttercup. CS, how you doing? And I felt the reason I addressed it was because I felt bad for the Game Pass players. There's a lot of people that have been really loving it, like really love this game, and unfortunately, it's hasn't been updated. So if you're trying to do something, I would suggest while you wait for the update and you still want to play this game, I would just honestly grind out Brawl and go for the badges in Brawl. Because there's badges that you can get, right? There's a few different badges that you can unlock. 10 wins, 20 wins, 30 wins. Go for that, you know, if you want. If you're sitting at the top of your Greenhorn League. Really haven't spent much, have I? Not much at all. So we're gonna do a shooter run because yeah, whatever. Catch the goose? Shoot the damn goose. I don't want to lose a troop. I don't like that event really. Unless you're using fighters, it's a good event, but I don't like it. We'll hit the equalizer on floor 4. Yeah, tricksters are probably, like, as far as animations go, like the ping pong paddle, the whip, I love them. Even the stilt guy is kind of funny, right? So we're likely, as far as mutations go, we're just probably going to go, like, very heavy into the shooters. Because I just want to see where it's gonna come in at. I think it's gonna be pretty ridiculously. It's gonna be a third season of shooters. Someone did slide. Lazarus in Grandmaster slid a 49 trickster build or something like that. 40 something tricksters. They managed to slide it into first place, but it's still shooters. You do that, we do this, we'll just take the slowing attack. We're gonna load up on the shooter mutations. And then if I have time, we'll do a run on something else for fun. I had to come up on this floor. I don't think I'll have enough money if I do that. I gotta get $100. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. Floor 4 is kind of nice with the equalizer. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's pretty nice. This is actually probably the first time I've done it. Penetrating shots. Before I went live, I was thinking about like balance changes for shooters, and honestly, I think one of the main issues for shooters, like that makes them insanely strong, is the fact that they have the ability to hit so many targets at once. So all of those like chance mutations, right? I don't even have any here, but bash and intimidation, things like that. It's just like, it's almost unfair how many targets they can hit with one shot. Yeah, so they've added summons to throwers. Tricksters got a summon. Fighters got a summon. Basically, tanks got a summon. Mages and healers didn't, and eggheads didn't. I think everybody else did. I'm pretty sure that's it. They added 5 different summons. And I'm curious, if it comes up, we're going to take it, just because I want to test them out. Kind of the point of doing these streams when a new update goes live, is we like to check out whatever we can for these things. So if we get the shooter one or the trickster... Wait, shooter one, we will take it, actually, because they changed it. They changed the way that it works. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Guy barely even notices it. He's got so much health, 12,000 HP. Doesn't even notice that 500 damage. Dang, we didn't get the tester button. So there's a new button too that you can play that'll give you a text event. I kind of want to see it. Do I have anybody with the name V? So far, no. Suit. Do that. And I'm gonna heal this guy. I don't want him to die. Shooters, we'll put it on for the bouncy bullets. Go there, and we'll take that when we can. And we want to see what that secret on floor 7 is. That's the top priority here, guys. Is our we want to see what the secret thing that is on floor 7. This guy could suck. I don't like these guys. I probably say it every single stream. I do not like these guys. They do too much damage. Look at that. Ridiculous amount of damage. Mana burn? Nah. Nope. We'll take this. We'll take right in the heart for our tanks. That pretty much covers our tanks, other than we can take like a mana. The mana one that takes away 70 mana. Can we get through this without taking too much damage? I'm concerned about those guys really beating the crap out of us. I might have to go a little bit. Might have to put off upgrading our one thing, right? I might have to go a little bit slower there. We'll see. Vampirism does help a ton. Guy's still getting beat up real bad. I'm gonna buy a couple foods. A couple food. So there was essentially 0 balance changes to the game. Gotten them all by floor 6. That's nice. I guess we'll go in here. Hopefully we don't get nuked. It usually is. I gotta get this up. I gotta get my damage up a bit, right? So that we're dealing a bit more damage. The only problem I have is on this floor. This is the only problem I ever have, is just right here. Beyond this floor, it's pretty much exactly what you said, Dips. It's just like a freebie. And I don't, the reason it's so hard for me is I don't like to put anything, I don't like to go go extra on I don't like to go too far into the trickster mutations, right? Like if I could get away with just this and thrill the battle, I'd be happy. Let's go here. Do the boss. This could be a mistake, actually. He might beat us. Probably gonna be our taunting guy, right? Is that how it works? I can never remember. Well, we'll give it a go. Yeah, it is. We probably die here, to be honest. Once he starts taunting us, we'll lose, like, everything. We're gonna lose one. If we get a resurrect, we're fine. Woo! Esther? Triggers an event like the ones that happen when the humans go to the next level. Let's do it. This guy's in trouble. This is bad. I think I'm gonna have to do this. I might have to wait on that. Or I do this. It's a first run. Let's do that. First run. We're not going to sweat it. Let's hit this. Beast. Ah, at least it takes it out of the pool, right? There's your ranged fighter one. Yeah, I was like, if he gets touched, he's dead. Bummer, dude. We don't even have money. Let's just go. I think we're gonna die. It's not a free PvE. Definitely not, because like I'm not putting more mutations on these guys. Realistically, like you probably should. But I don't like to. This guy gonna kill us? He very well might. Does a ton of damage. It's like 500 damage to everybody that he hits. He survived. Like, we could do this. This could be okay. The boomfish. So there's our thrower summon. What the heck does it say? Every 2 throwers spend 40 mana every 10 seconds to summon a boomfish, which explodes on death. I feel like those things cost too much mana to make it worthwhile. I don't want that. I don't want it. There. Even if we struggle through this, I'm going to just keep her going as long as I can. Darkus. We'll take the bodies. We need to get the troops back. Now we might be in a better situation for getting through the PvE with both of those. We might be okay. Well, we don't have Valor, so maybe not. This could be bad. This could be bad. Secret Agent fan, super Secret Agent fan. He lurks and watches stream, and no one has been seen. He is a Secret Agent fan. What's going on, man? Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh boy! Yeah, we need Valor. We need the Valor, or we just put out a couple more troops, balance it our way. I don't really care. Or we just wait. Could wait. We might be fine. Where we will have trouble is there is gonna be some rooms where we're gonna have an issues. Did we come out with a net positive there? I feel like we kind of did. Can I get a whip? Can I get a whip? I get a whip. There, now we're probably fine. Your background area looks different? Oh, I just don't have the lights on. I just don't have any lights on. It's the same. No, it's the exact same. The exact same, dude. It's gonna change eventually. I'm gonna eventually, when I get around to it, I'm gonna turn the whole desk around, and then I might actually put the green screen back on. Because the green screen's nice for certain types of videos and stuff. Find out you changed it every single stream. I have changed it a couple times. If you watch my really old Twitch streams, you'll see, like, I used to have all my basketball jerseys hanging up to hide the fact that I had a shelf covered in like saws and stuff. Like, everybody loves my Washington Wizards Michael Jordan jersey though. There's our fighter summon, the Per Meow. Every 2 fighters spend 10 mana to summon a catbot. So that might be better. That might be good for the fighters. We'll see. I don't want it. I want shooter stuff, man. I'm not getting it. I don't want that. Rain of Bullets sucks. We're coming up on floor 7, though. Thanks a lot, everybody that's come through. Really appreciate it, guys. Whether you're lurking, chatting, watching it in the future, I appreciate it. Really do. You don't need anything there. Keep on going. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. I'm hoping that we're mostly over this bug that's been going around our house. There's a shortage of children's Tylenol and Advil in Canada, so it's kind of scary when you're a parent. There's the new overheal mutation. Healers can overheal their allies by giving them additional health above their max, so they can actually boost their health. It doesn't say how much, though. Like, is it just 80 health? Because that's nothing. This additional health disappears after the fight. Low health allies take precedence over healing, or for healing as before. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's probably not going to be that good. It reads like it's great, but I have a feeling it's going to suck. There it is again. Take that. I appreciate that you appreciate me. I don't have any healers. I don't have any healers. I might do a healer run after this. I want to check out. I want to get through this. So, I just want to get through it. Has potential for PvP. It depends on how much over the top it is, right? Like, if it's literally just 80 HP, that's nothing, right? That's nothing. You found the secret? Is it hard to find? Don't let me miss it, DJ. Here for floor 7. Yeah, we're coming up. We're coming up. Vibes, it's coming. Not really? Okay. I like it when devs add stuff like that. Like, I really do. And hopefully, like, is it gonna be, is it one of those new mutations that they like, one of the community mutations? We're gonna find out. It's pretty easy. We'll find out. We'll find out. I just know that someone in, like, their Discord, like the Grandmaster chat, said, like, they didn't see anything, but they said they weren't, like, really watching. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe you can miss it. So, Xbox won't get the secret yet. That would be the second update. Yeah, that will be the second update, indeed. This is 1.2. When Xbox gets their update, it will be 1.1. So basically, you'll get what I was playing on everything before today, right? Like, if you want to look at it that way. So, like, these things, if this wasn't in there, I don't know if this event's in there, but it will be there. Dash will be the floor, will be the Trickster event that is at the moment. Thrill of Battle, it will be Dash. You'll have the buttons, you'll have the T5 abilities, the shooter ability that's absolutely busted. But I would say that probably before, like, we'll likely get to 1.4 or something here before you guys, or actually, it might be more like 1.5, 1.6 before Game Pass gets to 1.2, right? It's gonna fall further and further behind, I feel like. Because you got to remember, you guys, Game Pass isn't even on 1.0 yet, right? Like, it's on some kind of weird thing that never even existed on Steam. It's like a thrown together version of the game. Yeah, so we'll take this, we'll take the secret. What they may do due to Xbox review timelines is bundle updates into larger chunks. Yeah, that's basically what they've said they're doing, is like a like a pretty large update. Yeah, we still haven't bought interest. So they're gonna do that. It's just, it's really hard for players that want to see like the new stuff, right? Because they're like, the stuff that what they launched on the Game Pass is not 1.0, right? It's like something completely different. So we aren't going to take any damage in this fight because of Valor. We have 310 extra armor. Yeah, that's basically what everybody's been saying, is it's like, and I mean, it makes sense. But my thing for this game was that because this game focuses so heavily on PvP, it hurts a bit more, I think, right? Someone mentioned Terraria, and I've played games before that were behind on Xbox, and it didn't bother me. But like, this game is so PvP focused, right? With a ladder that's like a seasonal thing, right? So like, there's people that have been sitting at the top, say on Xbox for, I don't know, almost 2 months, right? Or 45 days anyway, just sitting there waiting for this to roll over to Season 2. Yeah, those are the main ones. What you just said, Cooper, those are the big ones, right? Those are the big ones. And it will be a game changer for people on Xbox. They'll be like, holy crap, this feels like a completely different game, because it kind of is. The blue ones, 5% evasion. All right, find the secret. Is it in this room? Is it in this room? Where is the secret? Oh my goodness, there's 4 of these guys. We might die here. I always forget floor 7 is a stupid floor. Yeah, we're gonna lose here. Yep. Everybody's gonna die. The whole team. Got to floor 7, and 4 of these guys are gonna beat our whole team. Yep. Are you kidding me? You're gonna hear another rant of mine. You're gonna hear a rant of mine. You found the secret. It's a big middle finger. You're gonna hear a rant of mine that's been around for a while. They've one thing that has always driven me nuts about this is, like, instead of having real variation, it's like, you know what, we're gonna throw like a shitload of enemies on a specific floor as a damage check, right? Instead of like that guy, like it used to be kind of like you would only fight like specific enemies on one floor and that was it. So we saw like you might see one of those guys on floor 6, and then the next floor it's like there's 4 of them, and we're just gonna absolutely nuke you. That is one of my main issues with the game. People complain about the Shinigami. I never had an issue with it, but that I do have an issue with. I always have had an issue with that kind of thing. If you get knockdown immune, yeah, if you get that, they don't throw you. It's just, it sucks to have to take that. Anyway, start over. We'll do something completely different. We still get the equalizer, though. Well, let's go for the secret. Normally, I don't have any issues with 5 tricksters, and we had the healing mutations. Normally, I don't. But those guys are like, so people complain about the Shinigami. To me, like they're like the little tiny blue guys that used to like go crazy. To me, those guys, 4 of them is way more stupid. Way more stupid than anything you're gonna face. Unless you have the no knockdown mutation, which is fine, right? But like, I generally don't take it. I don't feel like I should have to take a mutation just so that I can beat one enemy in PvE. I don't like that. Let's do something different though, for fun. No, you didn't. We died the second we got to floor 7. You didn't. We died the second we got there. Let's go. You missed the secret. It was crazy. It was the most crazy thing ever. You wouldn't believe it. It just like, we got there and it was like a nuke got dropped on me. Do that. Let's see. How do I want to run this? Just for fun. Trying to think here how I want to do a run. Aww. I play all these different strategy games, and this is the only game I don't try. The healer run? You want to do healers with the overheal? Shiro just wants the healers. That's it. Like, just give me some healers. Problem is, they just aren't worth the food. Like, they're just not worth feeding. Make it look fun, but that food system looks mind-numbing. Oh, the food system's... I've just gotten used to it, to be honest. But I'm honest with people that watch me, all right? Like, I mean, I've said it a few times. This game is like more of like an inventory, like almost like a resource management game than it is a auto battler. It's as much as, not more, it's as much of a resource management game as it is an auto battler. How do I want to run this? Just for fun. Put a couple tanks out, right? It certainly isn't what I would call a roguelike. I know that was marketed as one, but it's not. It's got some RNG, but it's not like a, it's not really one. We'll take a tank mutation. Watch me die like super early because I'm not doing like the tricksters. But we'll just get through a run. I want to see what this is like, so let's do it. I'll worry about doing a high, like a high caliber run later. We'll just try and get through it. Do we want multicast? Not particularly, not right now. There's that thrower summon. I think we'll get it. I think it's probably one of those things that's going to be incredibly common. The mutation drop rate is, like, there is a drop rate. I think that when it becomes available, it seems to be pretty common, I think. Because we got it. We did see it there, and it came up a bunch of times. Maybe we'll do like tanks with healers just for fun. Just for fun. Something that I never do. Take the mass taunt. I wish there was more games that I don't know what I would play, but I wish there was more games with deep strategy that I would really enjoy. The Hank build. Hit that. We'll take the summon. Or the res. I'm not going to sweat if we don't get this on floor 4. Not really concerned about it on this run. There we go. We got our big tank. Oh, get out of here, dude. You know, I've been thinking about doing fighters. Maybe we should throw in like the low tier fighters. Do a ton of them with some tanks and some healers just for fun. At one point, that was kind of what I thought I was going to do, was a low level fighter run. The healer's going to actually get some kills here because we have random sparks. So everything just dies right away there. Super punch on tanks? Yeah, why the heck not? 1 to 2 high-level fighters and a group of tanks and mages. The problem with the high-level fighters is the attack speed. That's the only problem. We nuked those guys. Not giving them a chance to actually heal anything. Next floor, he'll actually be healing. I'm curious if we can still actually get the... Can we actually still get... I don't even need to eat, really. We were killing things right away. Can we still get our mutation altar? Do I want to do fighters or just tanks with healers? Let's just do tanks with healers. Screw it. We'll do multicast. Take that, and down we go. Tanks with multicast Giga Punch. The problem with that mutation is just simply it uses a lot of mana, right? Because the cooldown's only 5 seconds, so it can really chew up your mana fast. Other than that, though, it's fine. I think we're fine. Get off. Let's walk it off. Ignore the hunger. We're gonna lose a tank here. We're totally losing our low-level tank. You got steamrolled. Brutal. We'll take the last chance. Yeah, he's gonna die. This guy's dead. Will I use a res on him? Probably. Save 4 tokens. I don't think it's worth it, actually. Oh, we actually pulled off the multicast there. Our healer died. Oh, man. What's Chad's HP? 11. He is dead. We still haven't gotten a food room, so he's dead. I'm not using the res on that. Get out of here. He can just die. Get him, boys. Oh, he's still hanging on. 17. He healed a little bit there. When we boosted another 30%, he went up to 17. Probably bringing out healers now just doesn't feel good. Like bringing them out too soon. I think we're gonna die though. I think we're probably gonna die on the floor 4 boss. Is what it is. Get him with the super punch, guys. I'm protecting the hell out of this little $4 tank. It feels great. Just won't quit. Imagine if we gave him a healer. Could put that on too. I should have went there instead. Oh, he's dead here. This is where he dies. These guys will cook him. He doesn't have a chance. He's got a 0% chance probably the second that wears off. Oh! I'm not using a res on a $4 tank. No way. Not happening, dude. The enemies died first? They did. There's our Halo. Put him out there. And it's on sale. What a mess of a run. Problem with buying this now is that like if it dies, I mean it's a waste of money. Gonna do that. I'm not getting $100 here, so we're just gonna walk, or we're just gonna roll with what we got. We do have a resurrect. I just don't want to use it yet. I want to use it if we get like wiped down to like 1 troop. This will go better. I really don't want to use a res on a healer. Put it that way. Unless that overheal thing is absolutely busted as hell. Yeah, I don't want to do it. Even here, I don't want to put a healer. I don't have any healer mutations yet for our silly healer build. Just pushing hard for the underdog. Well, we put the little guy back in. Here, we'll do a double taunt. We'll do the double taunt. I'd rather have another one of those guys, but whatever. We're gonna have to eat. We're gonna have to eat this guy. Billy! Get in the hole, Billy. So here's where, like, if people die, we'll just use it in here. And we're nowhere near having that, but I don't care. For this run, I don't care. This is bad. Yeah. Are we even gonna get attacks off on him? Aaron, maybe we will now. He's getting hit a little bit. I think this is going to show you, these kind of things show you, like, just how ridiculous tricksters are. For whatever reason, they put, like, I think you can't, you can't get knocked down mutation for tanks is on, like, floor 6 for some reason. I don't really understand it. Ooh, we got a healing button. Take that. Like, tanks are some, like, massively overpowered class. Dorothy and Dorothy. We got the double Dorothys. We're not going to kill the nut job. I'm not going to do it. So is there anything here that I want for this? No. There's actually nothing there that I want. Let's do the trickster one because it's kind of easy. I mean, if we did throw some healers out in the back, I'm willing to go up to like 14 troops if I really need to, just for fun. But I should actually, you know what? Should try and get the mutation because otherwise we're gonna be screwed. Let's do it. I need this to work. I've bet everything on this that this is gonna work. I have beaten the PvE with tanks before and it was fine. Like, I just need to get some mutations here. That's not what I want. I almost took it thinking that I was on tricksters because that's what I run like 90% of the time. This is gonna be tanks linked to fighters, take all the damage from those in the link. I mean, there's a couple good tank like this. You could do a tank fighter run where there's a couple that kind of synergize okay. It might be all right. I don't know. I've never tested it out. Oh crap. There's the summon for there's the Faithful Samurai. Every 6 fencers spend 30 mana to summon a samurai. Well, we're just gonna take whatever here. There's nothing I can do. We're not seeing any healer mutations. Like, if I can get a healer mutation, one of the good ones, I'll put them out there. I'm not gonna put them out there until they have, like, they're really serving a purpose. At least I don't want to anyway. And like they just don't do enough with their base healing. Just isn't good enough to justify even having them on the battlefield. Not worth feeding them until they're actually giving me some real bonuses. That sounds bad, but it's the truth, and the truth hurts. Healers still suck. Unless this overheal is insane. But I have a feeling it's not going to be. I have a feeling it's going to just be like 80 extra health, which is nothing. Will you just leave this one poor guy alone? So these two, I just said, these two things here, the link increases the max armor of tanks class by 50% for the duration, right? And this one, tanks linked to fighters take all the damage from those in the link. You get those two things, maybe it could be decent? I don't know, I've never tried it, right? It'd be okay. I've probably lost to people that were running that before and been like, how the hell did they do so good? Healers remove negative effects from target when healing. You know what? Fine. So that will remove, like, even in here, there's some crappy negative effects. This is gonna suck. Is this guy just gonna kill us too? There's one. Don't let these guys kill me again. Not like this. Do it? Who did we lose? We lost like a table? Worth it. You're worth it to me, buddy. Get out here. Level 4 tank. This guy's gonna die again. Bring out our first healer. Bring out the first healer. Get that going. Again, the healing just doesn't go good. It just doesn't scale well. And I feel like it should be something that scales. But I am but a simple content creator, and I do not have a say. This he's actually gonna kill them. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh yeah. Yep, there goes our low level guy. That one did not live long that time. All right, that's fine. $4 troop. Yeah, we'll take that. This is bad. This is bad. We're back on floor 6 though, guys. Winchester. Come with us, Winchester. This is going to be bad because they're just going to ignore Winchester, so it's like the polar opposite of what I want. Winchester should go out and tank, but they're going to taunt, and then Winchester, all the enemies are just going to ignore the hell out of them, and it's going to do the opposite of what we want them to do. Great. No. No, I don't want any of that. Attack speed? Yeah, sure. How bad could it be? It's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be really bad, guys. What are we fighting? 3 of these? Yeah, we're probably gonna die. We just don't have the power. Yep. Over. It's gonna be over, man. Everybody's dying. Winchester's already dead. Healer's out of mana. It's just so bad. Okay. This is bad. There's no way that's working. There's no way that's working. All right. Okay. Guys, we've got to make this work. That was terrible. That was awful. Never again. Never again. I can't make healers work. Like, I just can't. I couldn't even find a good time to put them in. Because you need to have like 5 of them. Get the healing. And then they suck. Like, you gotta feed them. And they just can't keep up. Because you need to have the mana. You gotta put stuff in the mana regen so that they can keep up. It's just bad. Do I want this? Sure. That sucks. We still haven't got to floor 7. What the hell? I'm gonna eat some stolen candy. I stole this from a 3-year-old. Little Snickers bar. Literally stealing candy from a baby. I'm gonna eat this out of frustration. I'm frustrated. You can laugh. She wouldn't laugh if she knew that I was stealing candy out of her trick-or-treat bag. I always just say it's the parent tax. I went out and walked around, and you know, I was out there. I was out on the mean streets here in Northern Ontario with all those kids. It's terrifying. Not the costumes, just the children. All right, gimme. Gimme. No, I don't want like a pile of them. Damn it. I mean, I can get away with it. You know what? I'm gonna take what the game gives me. It's like, hey, take these. Fine. We've got Pavel, Cora, and Connor. The three amigos. Let's go. We're going to go out there and probably do some work. Or just like instantly die because I don't have anything that's healing them. There's a throwaway. Sure, we'll take the spinning fencers. I always take it thinking that maybe eventually I'll take a tier 5 fencer, and I never do. We're gonna just kind of let the game lead us to the build. We're gonna start with tricksters, but we'll let the game take us wherever it wants to take us. There. Give us dodge at least. There. That's why I didn't want all those low level guys, because we aren't even dodging. We're just walking face first into the attacks to start. Mages? Do some mages, guys. We could do that. Mages and tricksters. I mean, it's sitting right there. It would feel silly to not just take it, since I just said I was going to let the game lead the way. Do it. Then I don't have to worry about it. I already got cleanse for my main class. One of my main classes that we're going to run. And that means I can take the tokens from this guy. Am I going to run mostly mages or mostly tricksters, though? Mostly tricksters would make it super easy to get through the PvE. That would be true. That would be the smart thing, I think, which is to go mostly tricksters with some mages. Full trickster early and just consider it removing mutations from the pool and specialize into a specific class. Maybe a wrong approach, but tricksters are so strong PvE. Oh, they're just incredibly strong PvE. Even though I got wiped already once, it doesn't change the fact that they're really strong. Like, if I had have taken a couple more tricksters, right, I wouldn't have died. Or maybe a couple more mutations, but I was really going heavy into the one. I usually try to just like get as many for my main class as possible. Well, maybe just go mostly tricksters. With some mages. We'll see. We can always change our minds. But I still think that because there was no balance changes, like actual balance changes, I still think tricksters are probably the strongest in the game for PvE. Anyone know what mutations you get on floor 6 for shooters or tricksters? I mean, it's not a guarantee. You mean like which ones unlock? Or do you mean like the events? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about like the floor events? Because yes, I do know. You get dash for tricksters and rubber bullets for shooters. I think realistically what their goal hopefully is that they're trying to make the strongest mutations be those events, and they probably should be. Let's do that. This. Because rubber bullets is incredibly strong for shooters, right? It's almost like an indirect nerf by putting it where they put it. Healing, at this point, I'll take it over that. The Prophet. Do I do it? I don't have anybody expensive right now. Do it. %15 attack to shooters? Nobody died. I mean, it would be that, like, again, it would feel silly to not take the shooters in this. Which one do I prefer? It depends on what you want to, what you really want to lean in on, Andrew. If you're thinking about going shooters, like if you want to put shooters out, take the rubber bullets. If you're doing, so you're doing a physical build, take rubber bullets. If you're doing a magic damage build with whatever, take the tricksters. Right? It depends on your preference or what you're planning on doing. If you're doing shooters, I feel like you absolutely should take rubber bullets, right? If you're putting them in there for more than just the attack speed buff. Maybe we don't do mages. I don't know. It's hard to pass it up when you don't lose anybody to that event, and yeah, it's pretty hard to pass that up. And you get the shooter buff, 15% to attack is pretty nice. I want this, but for one of the classes that we're actually using. Fine, shooters it is again. Back to the original plan. Hey, no problem. I love giving advice if I can. If I can help, I like to help. Let's do nothing. Let's do nothing. Let's not spend on the shop yet. I do plan on doing, I don't have many channel members here, but I do plan on doing some channel members only content. So for the channel members, I do appreciate you guys, and I am coming out with some videos. Some of them might actually just kind of be me talking about the content on the channel, things that are coming, so people know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That might be the first one I do, kind of like a sneak peek at things that we're gonna do. There's always things coming in the pipeline, right? That's one thing that's nice about this genre, is there's like always something new coming down the line. Do that. I'm not crazy about mana burn. It could work, but I'm not crazy about it, so we're gonna pass on that. And we already passed on the mass taunt, so we're not gonna worry about mass taunt. We're just gonna rock without it. We're not even gonna worry about putting tanks into the build. Could take this. Weighted dice could be nice, but we really should take splash attack. Oh man, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret it. I can feel it already. I'm gonna regret not rolling for healing on the tricksters. think we survived this fight. It's just the what the hell is this guy called? The tripod? Another resurrect button. 2 reses? Do it? You know what? Let's do it. Get out there. Full health. We got 2 res, just in case we accidentally get, like, absolutely destroyed. Do that. Do that. That. We're into this, so we should save. Damn, I get this. I bet I have done 3 runs and gotten this thing every single time. Someone gets killed if you do this. It's the only downside. You go this way, you lose 10 tokens. But you get food. You do get food here. Someone dies, though. That's just kind of... That just feels like bad luck. You get a whip. We'll take the whip. We're going to force our way through this, guys. I'll run with 7. If we can keep this going and get ourselves up to the tier 5. After this floor, we'll go for a tier 5, and then we'll be set, hopefully, if we get some decent mutations. And maybe we'll see the secret. Maybe. Big brain, big brain. That's kind of nice to have, but there's just stuff that we need, man. Bash is great. Bash is really good. Bash can save us if we don't have healing, so we will take that. That's one of those things that I feel like you should have. You should always try and have something that stuns, and that's what we were missing that on the last Trickster start. We didn't have anything that stunned. We had both healing mutations, but we did not have anything that stunned, so you're just like getting the crap kicked out of you. You're just standing there, taking a beating. I'm gonna mix this guy up here. I don't want to fight in the hunger, like, at all. I just don't trust it. Not right now, anyway. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be all right here in this boss fight. At least I was able to confirm that you Game Pass players are going to, like, what you guys are going to get. At least I was able to confirm that. So that makes me happy that I was able to, like, say for certain that it will be 1.1. When you do get an update. So it is going to be a huge update. It will be bigger than any update that we've ever gotten on Steam all at once, so that's kind of nice. Oh, that guy's dead. He's dead. He's just going to get beat up against the wall. Oh, you dodged? Oh, you got hit? He's one shot. I think... Do I actually... I'm gonna burn a res. Take this. Res does work as a full heal, too. Let's do this before I forget. The bonehead. So if we can just get 1 healing mutation, we'll be happy. Oh yeah, that felt good. That was good damage. That's the big one for shooters, intimidation. That's why I think shooters kind of need to have some kind of like a massive buff, a massive nerf. Intimidation is like just so crazy with penetrating bullets and rubber bullets together, plus the volley on T5 shooters. Yeah, that's why it's so busted. Really. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. We'll take the rubber bullets because we're going to do more shooters because we got this, right? That's really why I decided to go shooters. Was because of this one mutation. The extra damage. I'm going to have to eat 2 people. I'm going to have to eat 2 people because I don't trust that we're going to be able to play in the hunger here. Let's do that. Do the dice. Yeah, I don't trust it. Not at all. Well, it's this floor, so that's not terrible. Like, we're getting zombies here, so that's not bad. Still getting hit pretty hard, though. Yeah, he's gonna die. You really have to get those healing mutations. Like, you really got to get them. Can I get the stilts? Yeah, we got it on sale. Look at that. Beauty. There. This guy still might die. I'm gonna heal him. Just, do a little preventative measures here. I don't want to lose anybody. That's going to make it so that we're jumping way more frequently, and hopefully that makes the difference for us. Hopefully. I will kind of want to get the Trickster summon thing. That sucks, because we're not going to be able to dash, but we can stun him. We still had someone die? Are you kidding me? Who died? Who went and died? That was my one Trident dude. Well, bring him back. He just got hit like twice in the head. That was it. Just got bopped. No, we're not going to take that. Not yet. That's not important. This could be worth taking, actually. Fine. We'll take it just because I have some concerns about the amount of damage that we're eating here. We don't have much health, either. I gotta get in there. Gives you 1 summon per 15 tricksters, but it's a good one. What the heck is their thing? What do they get? They get some. They're the thorny dude, right? All right, Thrill of Battle. There's that overheal mutation, so you can get it on floor 5. Big thorny dog guy. So when I went live, I kind of went through it all, and I feel like that. I feel like some of them are probably gonna be really strong. And unfortunately, like for me, I didn't want the Tricksters to have one that was really good, because I feel like they've already got the best mutation pool in the whole game. Why I did this, I don't know. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I can't explain my thought process there, why I did that. I just wasted some money. Oh well. We're gonna do this. I think the Trickster one sounded really good. The Fighter one sounds like it could be really good. And trying to think here, what the heck was the other one? The Tank one could be really good. Summons a Death Knight. I mean, they might all be fine. I don't know if I'd want the Thrower one. But it could be decent. Who knows? Yeah, I think we're good. This might be the run. So the stun is we're hitting him with bash and stunning him like crazy. Maybe that's okay. All right, 6 fencers. Dang. Dude. Well, we're throwing away one. Because I don't want that. Rain of Bullets sucks. Do I think I can beat the boss? Probably. It's gonna be like the Necromancer boss, right? Yeah, we can beat him. He's not a problem. Ooh, we got the test. Tester. We'll do it on the next floor. We'll do 2 in a row for fun. From hell? Come with us and get in the food pit. Just jump right in the food pit. Let's go over here. Oh, let's do this, right? Workers, we get money. Yeah, that could be really good, actually. Right? If you get really good luck on your, like, a tester thing, if you get it on, like, the first floor, and you get really good luck, that could end up getting you, like, the mutation altar super early. Like, that might open that up to being something that you get more frequently. Yeah, I could see that being really good. Especially if you're in a situation on the later floors. If you're on the later floors and you're in the position where you're just kind of cruising along, I would probably take that every time instead of, like, sometimes I just take healing because I feel like I had nothing else to take. That would open up a lot for me. I was getting nuked and I don't know what the heck was killing him. He was just getting absolutely destroyed. Oh, you know what? It was delayed pain. That's what it was. How much do you think the dodge and warp dodge affect the trickster? What I mean is by interrupting the attack to dodge, lessen the chances of them killing something. Oh, you mean like if we're stunning things? Like if we're stunning things instead of just, like, outright dodging them? Crap. Don't die on me. I was actually thinking that earlier, that it might be kind of rough. They just focus down one guy. Oh, I hate those guys so much. I hate them. I might take this. He can tank all the damage for me. Get out there. You're gonna tank for me, bud. I think that's what you mean. Anyway, Bellman, is that what you mean? Get out there and take the initial damage, the initial hits for me there, bud. One guy is just, like, absolutely just destroying my whole team. How is this happening? I don't have this. That's why. We weren't killing things fast enough. We weren't killing fast enough. I'm gonna put one more of these guys back out. Screw it. Go here. It's gonna be 4 thorny dudes. That could be bad. That could be really bad for you. Be a bad day for Albert. Albert the Elusive. It might be a really bad day for him. Yep, 4 thornies. That's got bad time written all over it. Well, we're holding on. Barely. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Ugh. I don't want to roll to the end. Fine, we'll take it. It's not what I want, but fine. Fine. Why am I struggling so much here? I got through a battle. I'm just like having a hell of a time getting through. I know that I'm short on health, but jeez. Right, we could put more into dice early, but I feel like I want health. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go up here, grab this food. Go over here. Go this way. What's over here? Nothing. Literally nothing. Great. There. So that little summon dude is gonna help me out while I'm struggling along. Do I go health? I really want to take advantage of this, but I'm not having a very good run. But let's just do this. I don't feel lucky. Only one of those guys? Well, that's nice. There, he threw my summon through. Beautiful thing. That's the ideal situation. Having them toss the summon through them, right? Like, for me, that's what I want. Come with me. We'll just take him straight back. And then we'll make some progress. Gonna have to eat. Kind of a bummer. I'm carrying more guys than I normally do, but it's because I wanted to get through this. Yeah, we'll take the secret shooting technique. Sounds cool. Oh, I should have went up there. I could... Yeah, maybe we should do that. Can I make it there? Yeah. Go this way. Gonna be taking all this extra walking. So Vibes mentioned earlier that the food mechanic is a pain, and I agree. I've just gotten desensitized to it. It's super annoying though. Like when like on the surface, like I just walked a ton there just so that I can go into this room, teleport down here to be in the green. Like, it's just kind of nerdy feeling, I think, if I want to say it a certain way. Like, for me, it feels kind of silly at times, right? Like, it's unfun. Let's put it that way. The food mechanic is not, it doesn't add fun to the game. It adds not fun to the game. We aren't running tanks because I passed up on the mass taunt early because I thought maybe I was gonna go mages. Ah, crap. Okay. Fine. We'll take panic eating. Two? Can we beat two easily? Maybe. That's fine. We got lots of health now, so I think we're finally... I think probably for those guys, you want to be around this point. 4 points in health seems to be like you can kind of tank okay versus that fight. At least that's how it feels to me. Now, am I going to be able to survive this? I'm going to just play it safe. Yeah. Let's play it safe. I think is it the Death Knight? It is, right? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Res? Hell yeah. So our economy has not been good this run. We're gonna take... I mean, so... Biceps will help our tricksters. Cardio will give us more health. On everybody. We'll do cardio. Well, I'm rank 1 of veteran. I think it's safe to say I may hold it for a while. You may hold it for a while. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Rank 1 in Vet, I think, is one of those things I never ever held, to be honest. Of all the leagues, I want to say that that's... I've had first in GM, but first in GM's not, like... First isn't too hard to get, I guess, really, realistically, you know? Because, like, you can just, like, be the first one to do a run. But if it's a decent run, you can hold it. You can hold it for a while. Like in GM this season, someone held first for almost 2 full weeks, and they only had done 1 run. 4 rows of Trickster mutations, that should do it. That should do it. In most cases, that should do it. We're still like feeling seriously underpowered here. I have some concerns. Gorilla Battle does not keep up like as well as I would like it to. It's definitely Vampirism is definitely the better of the two by a lot, I think. 4 rows, eh? That's some serious RNG. Shooters attack speed? Sure. That's some seriously good stuff. Sometimes you're lucky, like we'll be lucky to get 2 rows of shooter mutations, right? We don't have Sticky Blood, and that can help a ton, too. So if we can get Sticky Blood here, we'll take it. Because we took the summon, so that summon dying will just, like, basically win us fights. I have had some success with that in PvE quite often, like, throughout the whole, like, duration of early access. Do this, and then we'll be good for both of these fights. This is probably the dudes that, like, throw... Yeah, it's gonna be 3 of these guys. 3 of these stupid flame dudes. We're on floor 7, though. I never even paid attention to that. We're on floor 7. Well, that's the thing. I'm on Hunger Games. Made a call on my Trickster run to just sacrifice one, sell his weapon. I was able to get 2 extra altars to be in effect on floor 6. Hey, that's alright. I've seen some crazy runs on Hunger Games where people have had both all the altars unlocked on floor 3. That's crazy, though. That's crazy talk. Nobody died? Nobody died yet. Take it? Yeah, take it. We'll go here. This could be a mistake. We're gonna do it. If anybody dies, we just res. Penetrating shots, we're taking it. Let's do this room. I have not done enough Hunger Games. Like I have never even done a tutorial on them, on the mode, because I just haven't done enough runs to be comfortable doing a video on it. I would need 21 food to get to that. Let's just walk it off. Walk all the way up. Oh, I could have teleported up and saved money. Again, I'm not really thinking straight here. Yep. If we had Sticky Blood, this would be going much, much better for us. I don't even think I've seen it. I don't see the secret anywhere. I'm gonna be yelling at DJ about this secret here soon. I have not seen a secret. I see no secrets. I see 0 secrets. Where's this secret? Is it this? Do I have to sacrifice someone in this pit? That what it is? I feel like I gotta sack someone on this in this pit. I gotta throw a human in there. Okay. Do I think this guy can survive? I mean, I can literally throw someone in there. It's going to take me away, so I won't be able to res. Kind of a bummer. Probably going to teleport us somewhere else. Buy the food. Oh, screw it. Throw the mostly dead guy in. What's happening? I don't understand. What happened? What just happened? It's glowy now, but like, what do I do about it? Go to one of the other portal rooms? Do I just sacrifice a person in each one? What? Well, we're here for it. Two of them? Which one of you guys has the least health? Sorry, Pavel Dodger, you're going in the pit. Now what? I mean, it wouldn't be an issue if you, so it would not be an issue if I was paying attention. You would just buy a couple newbies and toss them in there, right? Now what do I do? Go to the next one? I could hit res. It doesn't bring him back? Oh no, res didn't work. Oh, right, you can't use res to summon someone back. Oh crap. Oh well, I burned a res for nothing. Go to the third one. Now this opens up. Blood for Blood God. Oh my god. I'm panicking. I wasn't planning on sacrificing 2 troops. What's going on, Crevice? How you doing? Ah, dang. What is this? What is this? Okay, okay. No, yes. No, yes. What is this? 30 tokens. No catch. This guy's giving us some mutations. Curse of Mutation. You can take an additional mutation at all mutation altars, but all items are 100% more expensive. Oh my god. Have I seen the Switch trailer? I have not. No. I did see that they finally announced the release date, though. Curse of Puniness. Humans have a 30% chance to deal 200 bonus damage, but each attack increases the target's damage by 30. So there's a bunch of different ones. Curse of Greed. Get 2 more tokens after every fight, but face significantly more enemies in each room. I think we take Curse of Greed. I think we take Curse of Greed. Like, these ones just sound like really, really... This sounds hard, right? Like... Still no news about the Accents update? Yeah, they'll probably be a little bit, right? A little bit, anyway. You can take an additional mutation at all mutation altars, but items are 100% more expensive. Yeah, that's no good for us on like a build where I'm going to go T5 shooters, but that could be good on a cheapo build. There's some builds that you can, that are like, you know, like the cheap fighters. That's like, you would want to take that one if you were running like the tier 2, tier 1 fighters or whatever. You could do that and probably you would end up with like some insane stuff, right? Yeah, or if you buy all your weapons super early. Humans have a 30% chance to deal 200... It's only a 30% chance. But if you went heavy in dice, it would increase your chance. But each attack, and it's guaranteed that each attack increases the target's damage output by 30. And this applies to PvP as well, right? So that's the thing. So, like, this could be okay. This could be good in PvP, right? But I think this is also good for PvP because you're going to get more money, right? Which means more troops. Like 2 more tokens doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up, right? Like, it's every fight. Without doing the math, it's probably going to give you, like, I don't know, a handful more, like, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 more troops, high-level troops. This could be good too, though. This could be good. This one, I don't trust this one. This one seems like bait. Or you can just take the 30 tokens with no catch. The game has multiplayer. This game has what it is it's PvP, so it's not like multiplayer, no. But like after I finish my run, I'll be facing other people's builds. Yeah, we do this. We take our chance. Now, I mean, maybe we get our butts kicked. I don't know. I kind of dig it. I wish I had known that it was going to happen like that, because it's like, well, next time, obviously, you would buy 2 newbies, right, guys? Like, if you're doing this, buy a couple newbies before you do that, and toss the newbies into those pits instead of guys with weapons on them, because we basically wasted almost what we're probably gonna, a lot of what we're gonna make on that mutation. Now, I appreciate you not spoiling it. It's all good. That's fine. But now we know. So, like, just strategically, for anybody that wants to know how you should do it strategically in the future, you would buy newbies to throw in the pit. Kind of like if you were going for the mage fireball, you ideally would want to throw a newbie in that pit so that you can get the mage mutation on the mage event. We have money. Let's do dice. Will net you over 100 tokens? Yeah, right? So you'd spend like 4 just to get to that thing. But greed could be really good. I spent more than that, right? I threw 20-ish tokens in the toilet just to get it. But whatever, it is what it is. All right, down we go. You got 3 entirely different options? Nice. Curious how many options there are. And I like that there's more options. So that it's not just like, so that people can't just cheese one thing, right? If they only gave you the 4 options every time, then there's no RNG. It's like, oh, you just take greed every time or whatever, right? Like, it's like, no, you could get there and you might not get the option you want. So you just end up walking out with 30 tokens, which still isn't bad. The idea of greed not having downside is, I guess, that hopefully you are in a position where it doesn't matter how many enemies are on the other side, you're going to kill them all, right? Generally, at this point, floor 7, generally you're kind of in that position, or you should be close to that point, where it doesn't matter what the other side has, you're going to kill everything. You have Valor? We most certainly do not. That looks awful. Yeah, they're gonna melt us. This is gonna be the same type of idea, right? Like, it's just like we're just gonna get melted by like an insane... This is a food room. We have a res, but like... I don't understand why... Did this change? Like, why am I struggling with this? I don't understand why I'm struggling with this. I don't understand why the devs decided this was the way to go with these rooms, really. We can do that. That's something I don't understand, is why like just putting like 15 of one enemy is the way to go. I don't get it myself, but it is what it is. The only thing was a downside was having extra plant, because 3 plants eating you can be very bad if you have low amount of fighters. True. Mind you, we just didn't have we don't have valor, so that kind of sucks. That's really why we're getting destroyed there, is because we don't have valor. Put a little bit in there just for fun. But it's always, that's bothered me since I came back. It never used to be like that, and now that's just kind of how the rooms are. It's like here's 15 of one enemy, and it just doesn't feel that great. Or four of the dudes that throw you through their tum-tums. So we know that food rooms are insane on this floor. We know that. Actually, let's do this. There. I'll counter it. I'll counter it with my shooter. We'll try and shoot some volley at them. I don't have healing on that guy though, so that could be rough. It's gonna freak me out. I'm not used to floor 8 having that many. Like, did they change that? Floor 8's not usually the hard floor. It's usually floor 7 that's the insane floor. Usually once you get past floor 7, it's, oh, significantly more enemies. That's the problem. I'm bitching about that's because I'm stupid. That's not the devs. That's Tom not playing smart. So I did not take that into account, because that new mutation. That's not the devs. That's me. So floor 7 is the floor that sucks. And I need Valor to make Greed not kill me. Greed could absolutely be terrible for us, because I don't have Valor. I do stand by the fact that just throwing a ton of like tough enemies in a room though is annoying. Like, this isn't as bad usually. I'd rather fight this than 20 of those other little ghost dudes. Like, this is easier than a food room. Icky blood. Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, because it doesn't tell you exactly how many more enemies you're going to face. Like, this doesn't actually seem like more enemies, actually, in this room. This is a standard room. This guy's dying from what? What the hell's killing him? What is killing you? I'm not sure I know what's killing that guy. I almost want to avoid that food room altogether. I don't know what is killing him. Oh, did we fight some thorny guys? We did, didn't we? We fought a few thorny guys, and they kicked the crap out of them. Right. We may end up having to do this. Spending more than I want to spend, but whatever. Can we survive this? I'm worried that I won't survive a food room, because that's insane. How many guys is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of those things. That's nutty. And they just hammer one guy. I don't even know what they do magic damage, but we're gonna spend all our money. Because I don't want to lose. They do, they just hammer one of our guys all at once. We would have been like absolutely just demolished here if so if we didn't have the shooter in the back, we would have just like completely got our butts kicked by that food room. So don't take greed unless you have valor. Lesson learned. Shooter's probably gonna die in here. Yep, he's gonna kill himself. He's gonna kill himself in the next room. I think I've seen Valor once. So the next mutation room, he's dead. Oh right, food room. We probably lose this. I forgot. The food room's insane. We probably die here. Mistakes were made. The next mutation room, we're going to be in big trouble. But we got to go there. I can't avoid it. This is when I screwed up. That's exactly it. I spent way more than I normally do. I screwed up by taking that. There, he did. I screwed up because I didn't have Valor. I mean, we could still probably finish the run, but we are not going to have good economy, and we took something that was supposed to give us good economy. So there's that. There's that whole thing. But we saw the secret event thing. And that's really what we wanted to see. I didn't necessarily need to finish a run. Brits on them? No. Never. Never. Dice. We lose to the boss probably, but I don't care. We go in with our three dudes and no valor, so we die. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Three. That's a lot more guys. This poor guy with a whip. He wasn't the last one alive. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. that many of those guys. I was like, this will be fine. There's just a ton of zombies. Okay, so Valor is a must. The boss said get good. What's going on, Lectress? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. That was different. That was different. All right. Oh, I haven't played, so I haven't seen what people have finished runs yet. Lectress, have you tried the healer mutation yet? Have you done it? Your commitment at this point. I'm a big fan of these secret redacted. I don't know, man. I need to know exactly how it works. Like, I'll let someone that knows how, like, I'll let someone else science it out. I feel like it's not going to be good enough, though. Well, that was certainly interesting, guys. We'll try and do one more run. We'll try and actually clear it. Yeah, they just, like, at the end of the day, I agree with you on that, DJ. They're just so bad that they need, like, they just need to, like, a whole patch of just, like, reworking them, or, like, put out, like, a beta test server for people to try out, like, random crap on the healers, because, like, healers are so awful. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, maybe we could get away with that. I'm thinking I should... No, now that I'm committed, I was like, we'll try the low-tier fighters to get through the PvE. Is there a mutation that makes healers good? No. Flat out, nope. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the game that fixes their AI. It's like an actual, like... It's an actual problem with them. They're just not good. What makes them bad? Couple things. Couple things. First off, their AI is really bad. They will hurt They will heal the teammate closest to them that needs healed, right? And that sounds good. And it never even... That's actually an improvement over what it used to be. I can't even remember how it used to work, but it used to be worse than that. I think they just, like, say you had them on someone and they started running up to the front, the healer would chase behind them and just, like, heal that one person. So basically the way they work is they heal the person that's the lowest health person that's closest to them, right? So they at most of the time they end up healing other healers instead of healing your damage dealers. That's the best way I can say it. Healers grant 80+% attack, like plus 80% attack speed? Huh? Shall we try it again? Shall we try and bash our heads here with a healer run? I mean, the game is literally throwing a healer mutation right out of the gate at us. And they have mutations that sound really good. That sounds great, right? Like, you get an 80% attack speed buff when you're getting healed, but the problem is you can't tell them who to heal. At best, they heal for 80 health every, like, couple seconds until they run out of mana. And it doesn't scale well with the rest of the game. That's basically it. Like, so 80 HP is nothing, right? It's good now. It's good early. Like, you can see here, this tank that died had 290 health. So, I mean, they could keep that going if you had, like, all the healers. But when you get up to the point where guys have 10,000 HP, 80 health is nothing. That's just one problem. Yeah, the problem is they don't, the healing doesn't scale well when they are healing. That's another big one, is that it just is not a useful thing. We have enough zest. I'm not doing that. They've come a long way. They are better. They at least now when they do regular attacks. So when they run out of mana, here's another problem, Crevice. When they run out of mana to heal, they decide to be heroes and run in and fight. Right? And they're squishy, right? They're super squishy. So then they just end up dying, is essentially what happens to them. Man, that trickster thing didn't feel good at all, did it? That did not feel good. Thinking here, like, what you could do with that. I kind of want to do, like, a cheapo run, but then you probably won't get the right offer from that guy on floor 7. Like, if you don't get the right thing on floor 7, then it's not worth it. Probably never even going to get this build done. I may end up going back to the way I used to run it, actually, which was a lot more troops. I never used to run so thin. I used to run like 7, 11 troops, stuff like that. It made PvE super easy. I may end up going back that way a little bit. We'll see. Maybe we end up adding in some stuff. We'll see what we get offered when we get to floor 7, assuming I can get there again. We're gonna add in some healers, I think. We're gonna try. The overheal thing sounds interesting, right? You're giving more health in advance, but I feel like if it's only 80 extra HP or something like that, that's not gonna be worth it. And does it apply the buffs that, like, you know, does it apply the attack speed buff, right? Will it give someone 80% attack speed buff for 5 seconds before the fight starts? Like, that could be really strong. That could be okay. Right? To start with an 80% attack speed buff could be decent. Thanks for stopping in, Bellman. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think because we're just sciencing things, I'm just gonna screw around, take the tokens. That's a big change to the game, though. That's a huge change to the game. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a massive, massive change to the way the game could play. And not in a bad way. It could be really good. Having that floor 7 stuff could be really neat. Yeah, we're not gonna sweat it as much here. We'll go with a few more troops than I normally do. Healer's Thorn armor? Huh? Take it. Be crazy. Be bold, man. Be bold. Take some crazy stuff, right? Sure. This could actually work okay early. This can work okay. We'll take it. The Nano Minesweeper just kills everything in the room. They all just go pop. I didn't take the ranged heal mutation, but I don't think it really matters that much to me. Have you ever gotten an extremely good run that you decide to screw around with what else you get for a build and end up screwing over your run? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, like, I'm trying to make videos and stuff, too, right? Like, so that in itself screws up my runs. All the time, actually. I think it's important that, like, for me, anyway, the way that, like, because I'm trying to make content, I can't always just go for, like, the highest thing, the best finish that I can possibly have. I have to go for things that people might be interested in seeing in the game. Did we go back there? Did we do that? Did we not do that? Or did the room disappear? We totally did. I forgot. I did that in Have a Nice Death when I chose Revolting Sorrows on a breakdown run. Oh yeah, that could totally screw you over. Some of that stuff can really, really screw you up. I do that all the time in these games, though. You decide to science some stuff out, and it just screws everything up. A good example of that is like sciencing things in like Dome Keeper, which just got their new character finally is available to play in Dome Keeper, and like I scienced a bunch of stuff with that. Screwed up a lot of runs. Bring out the heals, man. Bring out the heals. Do it. Let's get out the heals. So as long as your healers can stay full health, they're not going to be healing other healers. Bring out the healers. Bring in the clowns, man. Yeah, ranged heal probably is the way to go. Because yeah, so like I should have went ranged heal, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. So they end up running in ahead of the tricksters. They don't pair well with tricksters. Because the tricksters do their stupid dodge, and they end up behind the healers. I forgot about that. Do I think I can beat this floor without using that button? Yeah, sure. We can. We can do it. We can do it. Here's where the healers get hurt and then they heal each other, right? That's great. That's great. That's helping a ton. Oh, I hate them so much. So the second they take damage, they're basically useless. They'll focus each other. They'll focus themselves instead of focusing these guys. Keeping the guys alive that are doing the work. Right? And they just, like, run to each other. They just, like... Eh. So I can't stress enough that they're so bad. They're so bad. And like, so there you can see here, their special ability is healing. When you have all 5 tiers of healer on the board, they do 80 heals, which is nothing. It's literally nothing. Now you might be thinking, but Tom, my healers help me a bit. Yeah, you know, maybe. But they certainly, I don't think they're worth the price of the food that they eat. Here, we'll take cooldown reduction just so that they can really pump out those heals. The beautiful thing, says Lectress. Yep, there's something else. And then when everybody's healed, if they do their job and keep everybody alive, then they decide that they are the de facto damage dealers of the team. That they, with their medic kit in their their gurney and their defib, they are the ones that will do the killing, not the one with the sharp pointy objects. No. The healers will do the killing. So they can really pump out those heals. Says no one ever. Yeah, get them heals going. Give me them all. Gotta have them. So we're almost to that point, right? Where they're gonna be like, hey, we're going in, man. You guys tell all the fighters to stand back while we go in and take care of business. Do that. Even better cooldown reduction. Yeah. You're trying to convince them to do no harm. And the shame of it is that, like, if you've played games like this before, you automatically have this, like, assumption when you go into the game that healers are something that you need to have. And then you watch my videos, and I tell you right out of the gate, like, the first thing I say is, don't take healers, they suck. Like, so here, for example, these guys are going to run, like, face first through our guys, through our front line, into our healers, and maybe the healers die. I don't know. They might. They didn't... Oh, there we go. They got through. You have to stand back there, heal each other up. There you go. They're taking care of everybody. Where were you on the last run? Bring in the summons. Bring in the summons. Also, when Lectress shows up, I make sure to put, like, a little of extra complaints in, because Lectress is, like, the head of the healer fan club for this game, so I main medic in TF2. I know the concept very well. Nothing was better for me in gaming than when I used to play Overwatch all the time, and, like, you end up but I didn't do it, but other people would, you end up with someone who's decided that it's a good idea to be a battle mercy instead of actually healing anybody. They've made up their mind before the fight even starts that they are a battle mercy and nobody is getting healed. That's the best. Res on tricksters. Let's go. Okay. Spicy. I have no idea what they're doing right now. I can't tell what the healer... They're healing the drone. The drone's attack speed's getting a massive buff. Massive buffs for the healing drone. So, I can confirm we still did enough... We did well enough to get the altar unlocked. We did well enough. That's something that you want to do. The attack speed on this guy. Didn't even get to see it. Never underestimate rapid fire syringes. Sounds horrible. We're gonna try and rock it with these guys, with this little group here for a bit until I decide I want to go up to 11 troops. I think we can manage this floor. Thanks a lot, everybody, too. Again, I say it all the time, but I really appreciate everybody that's come through the stream, lurked or chatted. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for spending your time here. Yeah, we're gonna just stick with what we got. This is going okay. So I think one thing, like forgetting the healers, you can get away with, and I should say it more often, with you can get through PvE easier if you take a couple of extra troops. I recommend, if you want to, doing 7, right? Because it costs 2 to buy 7 food, so then you're feeding everybody every time you eat. 7, 11, right? So go up to 11 troops from 7. It just makes things a little bit easier. That's how I used to always do it, and I never had issues with PvE ever. And then up to 18 or whatever, right? Or you can do it where you just die repeatedly because you tried to be like cheap, you know, which is what's happened to me already a couple times. I think about the res button. Well, these guys already have res attached to them though. But resing the healers, I mean, we want to keep our healers alive. Let's burn this and take a res button. Eyes, let's go, baby. Our shooters are blind. That's fine. We wanted the tokens anyway. We don't care. We'll do tricksters with their dash. Should I go up to 11 on this floor? I maybe should. It's on sale. I can't say no. Typically people who want tokens on level 2 normally go tank or healer events, while newbie gives you 5 less tokens. It does require less food investment. I don't know anybody that does a newbie floor. Now, one of the reasons too is that the tank mutation is tanks are super strong to just add in, so I usually end up taking tanks in most of my builds. Or I just take the extra tokens. But you are right, there is more food investment for the other. But you can luck out and just get teleporter rooms too, right? I don't want to spend a ton on rerolls here, so let's just move. We don't want to spend a ton on rerolls. What are you? Who are you? Oh, you're fine. Like, who the heck is this guy? Oh, poor guy. I want to see what our other options are going to be when we get to the next floor. Like to floor 7. I want to see some more of these options, guys. That's got a whole video written on. That's got a video on it too. We got to have a video for that, right? Covering all the different options for that, and what kind of builds and stuff that can go with it. So the devs have handed me something that I can make a video on. So as long as the healers don't get damaged, they are going to apply some nice buffs. They have some of that there. The problem is that in PvP especially, they're going to be damaged. There's going to be damaged right away, and then they're just screwed, right? That almost killed those guys. I haven't been able to use any of these. I haven't gotten luck with this at all. We'll take this, right? Final gift, a little bit more health. Could use this. We also have this res button, though. These guys have res on them, too. We have res on our tricksters. Should get this unlocked, though. Let's go health. That, because we do have intimidation on them. Let's go in there. We do have enough. Buy it. So even though we're running more troops than I normally do, we're still on pace for a decent economy run. They chased that one guy to the back and left one dude to do all the fighting. Are we gonna die if we go in here? I don't really care because we do have res, right? We have a res button, and we can res our res ourselves. Dang, stop it! I have basically every trickster mutation except res. Nah, we don't need that. So we'll take this. Removes negative effects. So I've said it before. During my video where I did the mutation tier list video, that in my opinion, some of these healer mutations are insanely strong. It's just the usage of them is crap, right? Like being able to remove negative effects feels really good. That guy died, but we have res. All right, again, you can see right there was an example of our healers. Those two guys just stood in the back and let these guys just eat damage, right? Super good, super useful. They're so good. We'll take one of the... Oh, we do have this. We do have the Halo. We'll wait on the Halo. We'll take this. Well, we got 4 healers. We're waiting on the Halo. 4. So now we're getting a whopping 60. These guys are probably all going to die in this room, but that's fine because they all have res. Right? So knowing your mana is important in this too, right? Like if you go in and you have a bunch of stuff that's chewing up mana, then maybe you wouldn't have res and you'd lose troops unnecessarily. Delayed pain or faint. I mean, doing damage is going to be kind of nice, but I'm going to take delayed pain. Use these up. Use it a bit. Go over here. We do need to get sticky blood. The sticky blood on that little drone that we picked up will be really nice. You're starting your Koth match and it froze? There's a few funky bugs that are in the game right now. I know there's like this weird placement bug where people are like doing a run and it's like moving them. They're actually like getting either not placed at all, or like at least demoted, like down further than they finished. It's weird. Couple funky bugs. Do we even have Bash? I don't know if we do. We don't. Are we in trouble? Well, we have Resurrect anyway, right? So we're fine. We're fine. Even if he dies. He's back. Good. Nine tokens. My first fight, and I can't finish it because everything just stopped and it says the run is still going. Fight is stalled. Sometimes it goes into like this overtime thing, and if you wait long enough, it'll do like some weird thing where the damage will go up and it'll just eventually kill. One side will just like get destroyed. That might be what's happening for you right now. I don't know. We need some stronger troops here. It used to do that on Mega Newbie fights every time. Like every single time. More heals. I'm gonna be put in a weird spot here. I don't like it. The Halo, it's on sale. Mega Newbie fight. Mega Newbie does screw things up. Mega Newbie do Mega Newbie things. Does the Mega Newbie things. I don't know why I'm doing this with these healers. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? There's no way this is gonna go well. Yeah, that one healer almost got completely just destroyed. Okay, whew. Icky blood, we'll take it. That healer is almost dead. Just getting touched, right? Like, basically, they just looked at him, and he almost died. Yeah, the Mega Newbie fight is one that was has always had some funky bugs with it. Do I do this for you? Are you worth a resurrect? Maybe. How many people are gonna die here? Anybody? Healers are healing themselves. That's good. They kept that guy alive anyway. Guy was getting mad. He was getting real mad. Can't place because of Mega Newbie in 7th. I'm gonna have to... gonna have to eat people. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Get in there, bud. Show them what you can do. Give him hell. Don't let them touch the healers. We'll take the healthy fat, so that's going to make our healers even worse, probably, actually, because they're just, like, not going to be able to keep up. Like, where are we at already? This guy's already at 2,300 HP, and it's only going to get worse. For the healers with their scaling on the health. And it might look eventually like they're keeping them alive, but realistically... we'll probably just be healing ourselves. Like, the troops will be doing all the work. This could be bad because these guys remove all the mana from everyone. But well, no, that's bad because, yeah, we don't get to bring our guys back. Yeah, that's bad. If he's got no mana, he can't res. We do this? Did we already do zombies? Can't remember. I feel like we should roll. Did we do zombies? I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna gamble it. I can't remember if I did zombies or not. Trying to force a healer run. And watch us not see that over heal thing at all. We'll go up here, clear this room. Oh, we have to go get our Trickster mutation. Whoops. Almost forgot about it. I did not buy enough food. Force of habit. I'm used to having not that many troops. Not used to running 11 anymore. I used to always have 11 around this point. Just because it can help you get through. And I hate restarting, really. Even though I've already restarted multiple times on the stream. Don't get it mistaken. I don't like it. There, now we have dash. All right. Go in there, be a hero. There's got to be some people that have popped into the stream that have looked and been like, why the hell is Tom running healers? He told me they sucked. They do. We'll take the evasion, 5% evasion on the blue pill. All right. So, I've gotta... I'm hurting my little heart. I've gotta remember, we gotta throw newbies in these holes here in the teleport rooms, right? So we don't want to risk it. We'll take a newbie in with us. Take one with us. So this is the secret thing, guys. You got to throw a troop or throw someone in the hole here. You do it in each teleport room. I hadn't done the zombie floor. Wonderful. If I didn't take Valor, our healers would have all just died. Let's boost this a tiny bit. And we're not going to go to that because I need to find the teleport rooms first. Hopefully we can. Ah, crap. Well, maybe it'll have a teleport room attached to it. We can hope. Nice. Last time, so when we first discovered it, I sacrificed 2 actual troops with weapons on them. Not good. Not what you want. I think we can actually win in the red on that fight, so that's fine. I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna take you. With me. Come with me. Hey! Where's my thing? Oh, crap. I guess it's not in every room. Okay, there's more than one teleporter room. Okay, okay. Or there's more than 3, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to sacrifice troops. Whatever. We'll go this way. I can't tell you how happy I am that I took Valor. These healers would have all died. Every single one of them would have been dead if we hadn't taken Valor. And they still might die. Because as you can see, these guys are at full health. So the healers are deciding that they are heroes. They aren't healers anymore. They're heroes. Well, that sucks. Do I need Thrill of Battle? Or do I take the damage? Fine, I'll take Thrill of Battle, but that's just going to put the healers in grave danger. Oh, crap. I'm going to end up throwing someone in a pit. Is there any way that I can do this with a newbie in my team and not have them die? We're gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna work. Or does it work different sometimes? I don't know. I thought, like, the last time, every single teleport room had that. Maybe that'll be the final one. I don't know how it works. We're gonna try and keep this newbie alive. Maybe he lives through 2 fights? I doubt it. Probably not. Health. Damage. Let's just go damage. Do that. Don't kill my newbie. Oh, he's got all that armor, though. This is perfect. It's perfect. He won't die. He's got armor. Oh, crap. Oh, the healers kept him alive. Best decision ever. Healers for the win. The healers did the thing. You know what? Let's do random sparks on this crap. If random sparks actually in this situation feels like a healer mutation. There. There's his home. You go in there. Yeah. There we go. We'll go see what kind of craziness we can get up to in there. Maybe it'll be like a mutation that's like all your healers don't suck anymore. Right? Your healers don't suck. I'm eating more stolen candy from a 3-year-old. Curse of Variety. Humans get 3% bonus health for each type of item being used, but newbies cost 10 more tokens. Curse of Puniness. We saw this before. Humans have a 30% chance to deal 200% bonus damage, but each attack increases the target's damage by 30. Curse of Restraint. Get 100 tokens when you start the final level, but there will be no item shops before you reach the final level. So you can't put troops out until you wouldn't be able to put any more troops out till the final level. This would be it. But we get 100 tokens. That would also mean that our troops, our guys probably won't be full level. I'm tempted to try this one. Tempted to try Restraint. And maybe we just get like the intelligence mutation for tricksters. Maybe we luck out and get that, right? And then that can kind of cancel out the fact that we didn't put them on floor 11. We'd also save a bunch of food. So it's worth more than 100 tokens. That's a bit scary. I don't think I like that. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the Curse of Restraint. We get 100 tokens when we start the final level. But there will be no item shops before you reach the final level. So no more item shops. Is that a problem? Is that going to be a problem for me? Someone else completed a fight so I can fight someone else? Is that going to be a problem? Oh, let's just try it. Screw it. It might be a problem. We'll see. Plug in the instant you fight? Sounds not good. Ooh, we got the test. We do it 100%. We're gonna burn these. We're gonna do the test. We'll do it on the next floor. Maybe should have waited, but I think we'll be fine. Attack speed. Now, I do have res, so that's a bit scary. But you can also get the thing where healers will increase their mana. Super Punch could be fun. But I think... Do we do attack speed? Yeah, take Super Punch. Screw it. We're taking Super Punch. Do it. My problem is I don't usually run that. I don't usually worry about that on my tricksters. Burn the Fraudster Nest down. So yeah, no shops. This is gonna be weird. It's gonna be very weird. Few more health. Bump that a tiny bit. More damage. And we might put we might as well put in this. I haven't even put that on. Whoops. Oh yeah. The meatball. Spread out. Healers get 50 bonus health. What the heck is this? We got tanky healers. Good thing we got the Fraudster Nest event so that we didn't starve. Overheal. Let's do it. This is a new one. Okay, healers can overheal their allies, giving them additional health above their max. This additional health disappears after the fight, and low health allies take precedence over or for healing as before. But like, who do they put it on? Who do they give it to? I don't understand. Is it just who they're standing next to? It is. That is nothing. That is... Wait, is that it? Let's keep an eye on this thing. I don't even have the mutation. What the hell am I looking at? How could that possibly work when you don't even have the mutation yet, Tom? I think I need to get a good night's sleep. I didn't look at it either. We'll look at it on the next one. All right. I see nothing that looks like it's doing that. Like, how is that before the fight? They overheal them? Or is that just like, is it added in there? If I throw you like way back here, is it just like, I don't know. I don't know what it's, let's watch his health. I don't know how that's working. I don't know how it's working. Are they doing it to themselves? I have no idea how that's working. I don't think it's doing anything. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like that's doing literally nothing. Or I'm just misunderstanding the whole thing, the whole concept of it. But I feel like it should be showing overheal their allies by giving them additional health above their max. This additional health disappears after the fight. Like, I don't know how it works. Is it working for everybody? I don't even know how the hell I tell if it's like how you would tell if it's working. Not telling us what the additional health is kind of sucks. Like what the percentage is. We'll take this. Or like if like what the flat amount is. It's not a temporary thing like during the fight, it's permanent, right? I just got the ability to do 30% chance to do 200 extra damage on attack for shooters, and it freezes the game. Like the second you pick it up, it freezes. When healers restore 30 mana to the target. Nice, we'll take it. Or it freezes it up like when you get in there. Look at these healers; they're really working. I just want to be able to tell them who I want them to heal. I don't feel like that's that big of an ask. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm asking for the world here by wanting to know. Yes, the first fight I did. Soon as it procs, the fight just freezes. I don't think I need that. I'm just going to take that for the speed. Click on a wounded guy and how their health changes. In here, I don't think it's... I don't have anybody wounded. So you guys think some of those are really bugged out, eh? Kind of a bummer. That's also why I feel like that kind of thing, like, I mean, it is, like, again, devs can do however they want, but that's why so many game devs have, I think we have res. So many game devs have those test servers, right? For the community to go in and try things out, so they can fix all those bugs, because I don't think this team is, like, some massive dev team or anything like that. So they can fix things before it goes live. Do I have anything that stuns for these guys? I seriously don't, eh? That's bad. That's bad. No wounded sounds effective. Get out of here with your positivity. Somebody ban this guy for being so positive. I don't have any space in my chat for that kind of positive thinking. 100% more damage, but have 20% damage chance to damage yourself sounds interesting. I think it's an interaction with the zombies because the zombie dies, but supposed to get 30 damage increase on the proc. Well, I don't know, because it sounds like, Ryusho is having issues as well. And it might be in regards to that. Hey! Pet Thorny! Every 15 tricksters spend 40 mana and summon a Thorny. We won't get to see it until the final floor, but we got the Thorny thing. So we want to have 30 tricksters so that we can summon 2 Thornies. Look at these healers. Look at them. Super effective healing. It's super effective. They just stand in a little circle like they... The first person to get healers to work ever? No, Letris is probably the one. Letris has gone as far to like petition for like a medal if you can get to first place in hold first place in Grand Master with a healer build. Which is just nonsense, to be honest. It's absolute nonsense. It's malarkey. We could add this in. We could add this in and do mages as well. We could throw mages in there. Yeah, we'll do it. Whatever. It's a mutation. Running healers, blasphemy, Tom. What has gotten into you? This is the thing, right? I mean, they are neither helping me nor hindering me. they are consistently irrelevant. They're just standing there doing their own thing. And then in PvP, they're just gonna stand there and do their own thing and get absolutely nuked. The only thing they're good for at this point on this, when it comes to PvP, I think, is gonna be that they've got thorny, they got like the spiky armor on them, right? The thorn armors. They'll deal some damage back when they get hit. There's that. I got number 1 with magic healers before the 300% damage buff. Hey, we got cleansing. Second person to make them work. I mean, I have beaten the whole thing with healers. I think I did a video. I think I did anyway. I did a video where I did 100% healers for a whole run, and it was awful. Like, it was just the worst experience ever. I did it so that no one else has to. Finally bought Hades yesterday, and that game is super good. That's one of my top 5 games of all time. Like, and I've covered 80 games, just so you guys know, just to put that in perspective of me saying that it's a top 5 game all time for me. I've covered 80 games on this YouTube channel in the last calendar year. 80. And Hades is a top 5 game for me all time. I've played a lot of games in my life, and it is a fantastic game. You are doing, as a gamer, you're doing yourself a disservice by not playing Hades. That's how good it is. Like, if you haven't played Hades, just because you're like, I don't like to play the popular stuff, whatever. It's like, no, you're really doing yourself a disservice as a gamer. You should really play Hades. Really play it. It's a good game. We actually gonna have I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to finish this run. Just looked at the clock. My kid's gonna be home soon. Prepare your device. I apologize if we don't have time to finish the run. What I'll do, if I can't finish the run, what I'll do is I will end the stream, and I will record the remainder of the run and upload it as a video. Just so that we can see if it worked. That's the best I can do. Apparently children need to be picked up from school. So I've been told. That's what I've been told anyway. I don't know if it's true. I was watching the gameplay of Ragnarok because I'm not buying PS5. I feel like that's a big brain play right there. I feel like that's a smart move. Just watch other people do it. I certainly would not buy that console just to play God of War. Realize mine, I took 5 shooters just before entering Koth, so it's probably those new mutations proccing on shooters. Could be. This mutation's weird, not having any shops. This is kind of funny, not having any shops after floor 7. Fortunately, we were in a position where we were going to be fine, but if you took that and you only had, like, a handful of troops, like, if we hadn't had these 5 beautiful healers, we might have been in trouble. When healing, healers grant a bonus of 40 to the target's attack for 10 seconds. This bonus stacks. Look at us go. Healers for the win. Why no shops? It's the new thing they've added to the game. On floor 7, there's like a secret area that you can go to, and we got this curse. It's basically cursed mutations. Get 100 tokens when you start the final level, but there will be no item shops before you reach the final level. So from floor 7 till floor 12, we get no item shops. There's a bunch of different ones, too. It's not like those are the only ones. Like, the run before this, we took one that increased, we got 2 extra tokens for every single fight, but it greatly increases the amount of enemies in each room, and I didn't have Valor, so I got absolutely destroyed. So in that case, the risk did not pay off because I did not have Valor. I was playing real thin. Ooh, explosive attack. Don't mind if I do. Did I go here? I don't know if I even went here. Did I? Did I talk to you already? I didn't. Tokens. Oh, thank you, Lectors. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're definitely pushing right up against the wire here for this run. It's going to be interesting, though. I want to record this at the very least. I want to record this because this will be my first completion of the season. But also, it'll be my first time using this curse. So I'm curious to see just like, it feels like it's going to be worth it. But again, the experience, we won't have fully leveled troops. That's the one downside, is you will not end up with like fully leveled up troops when you get to the PvP portion, unless you have the high intelligence mutation. Then you're likely going to be fine. Yeah, we don't need that. Let the big dogs eat. What's going on, Brian? How you doing? Do that. 5% evasion. All right. Unfortunately, I have to go. Unfortunately, I'm a dad, and I gotta go get my kid. Guys, I'm going to record the rest of this and upload a video so people can see how this thing with the healers went, because like no one ever sees Tom run healers. So like, what the hell? I'm sorry that the timing of the run didn't end up working. Thanks everybody that came through. I will upload the video for this run though. And we'll probably do a video covering all those cursed mutations on floor 7. So thank you everybody that came through. Thank you everybody that chatted. Thank you everybody that lurked. I really appreciate all the support, guys. I gave my opinions at the beginning of this stream. If you're interested on my opinions of the state of the game, and like I talked about my Game Pass opinions and stuff like that. Yeah, kind of like a good, bad, ugly thing I kind of went over, which is different for me. So definitely check that out if you're interested. And I will catch you on the next one, guys.